What is going on, guys? This video is going to be a little bit different, as you can see from the title of the video. It's going to be about my 10 years on YouTube. My 10-year anniversary is today, May 16th. It's also going to be about 5,000 subscriber milestone that we hit, so it's going to be a little bit of both. So to start off, the video in the background, not sure what game it's going to be just yet. I'm thinking about doing maybe just one game or just maybe a couple games, just kind of chilling in the background just to give you guys something to look at, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to put back there, but that's besides the point. I'll figure that out later. But moving on. So today, May 16th, 2017 is my 10-year anniversary on YouTube using this website. 10 years is about half my age, so 10 years is pretty significant amount of time to be on YouTube, especially because YouTube, I'm not really sure when the date was. I'm actually going to look that up. YouTube was founded on February 14th, 2005. So I made my YouTube channel 2 years after YouTube was created. So I couldn't tell you what happened on YouTube in 2005 or 6 because I wasn't on YouTube around 2005 or 6. I was a lurker for a little bit, but not for a very long time before I made my channel. Resident Evil 4 came out in 2005, and that was like the biggest game for me in that time. Gears of War kind of was too. I think that came out in 2006. But Resident Evil 4 was definitely, it was like one of the first games that really hit me like, damn, that game's fucking awesome, right? So that's how I got my name, my original name, which if you guys have been, you know, my older subscribers will know. My name used to be RE4Gamer9, which is, you know, Resident Evil 4 Gamer9. So I changed that, and I don't regret that one bit, because RE4Gamer9 is kind of a shitty name. And you know, I made it 10 years ago, so that should tell you something. So, you know, I was very young, and it was my favorite game at the time, so of course there's going to be something Resident Evil related. But anyway, so 10 years ago on YouTube, in 2007, YouTube was a lot more different. It was more, you know, you had the videos and stuff, but it was more community based. It was more revolved around the people making the videos rather than the videos themselves, if that makes any sense. For instance, one feature on YouTube was video responses. Now you can still make video responses, but they're a little bit less formal, where you just upload a video and just say it's a video response. But back a while ago on YouTube, you can actually record a video response to a video, and if you go to the original video that you're responding to, it'll be underneath it in a category called video responses. It was pretty neat, and never used it. Nobody's ever responded to my video, so I couldn't, like, I don't really know exactly how else it worked other than that, but, you know, that was one thing. So, you know, you can kind of connect with the people that are responding to your videos a little bit easier. Another thing was, I'm pretty sure there's a friends list. I'm not entirely 100% clear on that part, but there was definitely some sort of friends list thing on that. The subscriber thing might have been it might have been, because here's how it used to be. It was either people you friended and people that friended you, because there was two different systems, or two different categories, I guess. It was either that or people you've subscribed to and people that subscribe to you back. So it was one of those two, but it was a little bit more like, it was more like a friends list than a subscribing list, if that makes sense. And then like people that were on that list could actually see, there was a bulletin list, bulletin board on everybody's channel, and if you posted a bulletin post, it'll show up on their channel, because whenever you got on YouTube, you went to your own channel and you would see everybody else's shit like on your bulletin post. So it was really easier to keep up with people, because like now if I want to make an update to you guys, I have to make a video, you know, and go through the process of editing a fucking video, rendering it and uploading it, and you know, that's kind of the extreme way, or by posting something on Twitter or something. And like, once you go to a different platform to get in touch with your, you know, with your followers or with your subscribers or whatever, it's kind of silly. because I have 5,000 subscribers on here, but I have like fucking 50 followers on Twitter. So, not, you know, I'm not even reaching a, like, I'm reaching a fraction of the fucking people that watch my videos. But anyway, that's, you know, I'm kind of ranting now. But, you know, that was another thing. And, you know, back, we were all, like, you know, we kind of had, like, a community within Resident Evil 4. You know, I kind of, you know, we found each other on videos and shit, added each other and stuff. And we were all, you know, around the same age, I guess, like, in middle school. And we would all, like, the videos that we made back then weren't, like, really... Now, I'm speaking for, like, myself and other people that were in this kind of group. We made videos to just, like, you know, to entertain ourselves. You know, we would... That's just kind of how it was. We would make videos just for ourselves, pretty much. Like, it was usually, like, animations, like, MS Paint animations, or like, music tributes with Resident Evil 4, like, montages or stuff. And this is just for, like, ourselves, right? So, and you can check out, I still have a couple of them, my old videos, like old 2007 videos. My first video I uploaded was a couple months after I actually made this channel. And it's pretty awful quality. Tell you how awful the quality is, the camera that I recorded the video was 30 bucks. And no, it wasn't a capture card, it was a fucking camcorder. It was a shitty camcorder that was like $30, and it was set up on like a $50 tripod. So yeah, that just tells you how bad the quality was. It was on like an old school box TV too, so like it wasn't even like a fucking decent TV either. Like it was a shitty TV, it was a shitty camera. You know, it was some bad quality stuff, but. You know, it was a fun time back then, but we all kind of, like, I guess, went our separate ways, got older or whatever, and then, of course, YouTube made a lot of changes to make it harder to keep in touch with people that you were friends with on YouTube. So, you know, a lot of shit changed, but, you know, now it's a little bit more, YouTube's a little bit more, I guess, it's more about the videos. Like I said earlier in the video, it's more about the videos and not about the people making the videos. It's more about, you know, back, you know, in 2007, I don't even know if people made money off YouTube. I'm assuming they did somehow. Like, you know, YouTube YouTube's probably always had ads. I just don't really remember them being as prevalent back then. But then again, you know, in 2007, YouTube was only alive for 2 years. You know, YouTube is a fucking monster of a company now, so... You know, they gotta do what they gotta do. And YouTube's not, you know, awful right now. You know, they're having some issues with the ad apocalypse. I'm sure you guys have heard of that. That's pretty big news, I guess. But that's not, this video's not about that. I just kinda wanted to make this video because I've been noticing a lot of similarities between now and then. For instance, you know, back then, my biggest goal really was to make a fleshed out Resident Evil 4 playthrough, and I couldn't do it with the equipment that I had. Well, I never actually did it, but in 2014 I actually did finally start my Resident Evil 4 series. So that was like whenever in 2014, it was around September, I think, maybe August, I started uploading those Resident Evil 4 videos, and that's whenever my YouTube channel really, like, I started taking it, you know, somewhat serious. That's whenever I started, like, actually making actual content. I had videos before then, of course, but they were all kind of shitty. None of them I really took serious. I just kind of uploaded to YouTube for the fuck of it. But whenever I started uploading those Resident Evil 4 videos, I was like, okay, here's my chance. This is my chance to finally upload the Resident Evil 4 content I've always wanted to upload. So that's kind of where my channel started. And the purpose of this video, before telling you that, was just to kind of give you the background of why I created my channel and how the circumstances were around it. So I accomplished my Resident Evil 4 goal because as of today, as of, like, you know, last month actually, I've completed Resident Evil 4 in its entirety on my channel, like Pro Walkthrough, Mercenaries, Separate Ways, Assignment Ada, all the weapons, you know, the whole 9 yards. I have everything up on YouTube, which I'm not done with Resident Evil 4. I can still go back and do some other stuff, like challenge runs, live streams, you know, stuff, all that good stuff. I've noticed ever since I've been uploading videos of Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5, you know, and that stuff. You know, even though I lost the community back in 2000, probably about 2008, late 2008 was whenever I guess they started making those changes and stuff. Maybe 2009. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe, you know, I lost the community, but the community never went away. The community was always here. It's not the same people. I doubt it's the same people that, you know, was around back in 2007. But the community's always been here for Resident Evil and Resident Evil 4 and stuff like that. And it doesn't hold the same nostalgic feel that it did 7 years ago, but, you know, it's still here, and I'm glad to have experienced it once again, and it took a while to really notice it, because I noticed, you know, I have a pretty small channel. 5,000 subscribers is a milestone for me, don't get me wrong, really I'm grateful for that, but 5,000 subscribers is not a big channel. So I do see a lot of the same people coming back to pretty much all my videos, and it kind of forms its own community. Even if you don't really think about it as a community, it kind of forms its own when it's within itself. So I just kind of wanted to make this as appreciation. It's an appreciation video for you guys, because, you know, it's my 10-year anniversary on YouTube, and it's also pretty much, this is kind of like a celebration for 5,000 subscribers as well, because that's a pretty major milestone. But yeah, this video is an appreciation video to my subscribers, my old and my new. I do want to thank you guys for, you know, sticking around, you know, dealing with my my short hiatuses that happen every now and then. You know, YouTube has been a fun experience in the past 10 years, especially in this last 3 years when I started actually making videos. So it hasn't lost its charm. It's definitely been a fun experience, and having people that actually enjoy my content and like come back time after time, it's a pretty cool feeling. So like I said, this is a thank you video to you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna end it on that note. This video's been going on for a decent amount of time. I didn't actually think it was going to go on for this long. I just kind of started ranting. Not really ranting, but just rambling on. I can't say it enough, guys. I do really appreciate you all. I appreciate my viewers, my subscribers. Without you really making videos on YouTube, it would just be boring, because I would just be fucking talking to myself. You guys do definitely make it more enjoyable. So thank you all for sticking around. Thank you all for subscribing. And I will see you all next time.